to pull up out of it.
Do you mind sharing your story?
Changes when she left us up to our next event. Time may change me. You can twist time.
I started with Visalus just shortly before the Denver event, thanks to the Buntings, Nicole Bunting, my best friend in the whole wide world. And that event changed my life because it changed the life of the most important person in my life, my mother. The entire event, we were asked to think of our reason why. And the entire weekend, the one person in my mind was my mother, who has type 2 diabetes. And the entire weekend, that was the only person that I could think of was my mother. And how all the testimonies affected me and how important this is that I share with her. And on the last day of the event, Jeremy Gilchrist asked us for 3 minutes to think of our reason why. And the tears were flowing. And I knew at that moment, right after the event was over, I had to drive the hour to Fort Collins and see my mom immediately and take the energy that I had gotten from that event and change her life and her health so that I could have her around for a lot longer. Because she's always believed in everything I've done, no matter how crazy it is, and I knew that she would listen to me. So I did it. I called her on the way up and I said, Mom, I'm on I-25, I'm coming up. And I was bawling, and she's like, what is going on? I said, you just have to wait. I'm coming up because I want to change your life, because I love you and I care about you. And I'm going to let her tell you what happened.
Okay, hi everybody. I'm so glad to be here. This is so awesome. I just want to tell you that. Stacy walked in my door that night. She hugged me and started crying, and I thought, what is going on? I knew she'd been at the Visalus convention. And so when we finally got settled down, we sat down and she started telling me about Visalus and was so enraptured about all of the lives that she saw changed from the people talking just like I am right now to you. And she showed me the products, and I thought, I've got to do this. I'm a big girl, and I've always kind of been a big girl. I'm also a chocolate-holic. Yay! Yeah. But I got diabetes, type 2 diabetes, and I couldn't believe it. And in November, first part of November, my doctor said, Barb, you have to go on insulin. I had fought it and fought it. I said, okay. I had to learn how to give myself a shot, you know, and it just, all the horrible things. I don't like diabetes. I'm not a good diabetic, I'll tell you that. I'm not good. Okay, anyway, I'm rambling. I'll try not to ramble. So I started on the product mid-March, and mid-April I went to my doctor and had, you know, all the blood sugar tests and everything doctors make you go through. He came running into the office, you're a rock star, you're a rock star, and I'm going, what? All of my sugar levels, my triglycerides, my cholesterol levels were perfect. Yeah. So he said, what did you do? So I handed him the little media pack. And I said, you have to take time to go through this. This has changed my life. So anyway, as I was going through this period of time and doing 2 shakes a day every day, my blood sugar started dropping and dropping and dropping. So it was getting so low some mornings, I was panicking. Talked to my doctor. He said, start lowering your insulin level. I started at 32 units of insulin in mid-March. After I went to my doctor, and he said, just, I'll trust you to keep lowering your insulin level. I started not taking naps. I decided I better clean out my garage. Started playing golf after 20 years. I direct this amazing choir that you see pictures of. That takes lots of energy and it's a lot of fun. I'm working out, and I could go on and on. To make a long story short, June 18th, I emailed my doctor my blood sugars. By then, I was down to 5 units of insulin. He emailed me back and he said, Barb, I don't want you to take insulin anymore. And I'm off insulin. Yes.
Thank you. Thank you. That's amazing. That's an amazing story.